Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I come with you guys with another CD unboxing. Today I'm going to be unboxing King Crimson's Red. So I just recently got into King Crimson because of this one video that talked about, it's probably a video that you've seen. It was a video that had the name along the lines of like the #1 album of each decade, starting from like 1903 up to 2023 or something like that. And there were a lot of cool albums in there. There was Illmatic by Nas. There was Mad Villainy from MF Doom. There was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye. But something that really caught my attention was that, the only other band that had more than one album in that video was Black Sabbath. But the one that really caught my attention was a band by the name of... Oh, you guys can see my reflection in there. I don't like that. A band that consistently kept popping up was a band by the name of King Crimson. And the first album of King Crimson that popped up was In the Court of the Crimson King, which I do own. I do own a copy of that. One of my favorite albums. And I was like, oh, that must have been like their third or maybe even second album when they got their footing, in the game, in the music industry. No, that was their first album, and it was Album of the Year. 1969. It was competing with the likes of Frank Zappa's Hot Rats. But, their very first debut album, In the Court of the Crimson King, was the album of 1969, and it was hugely influential in the progressive rock genre. Maybe without that, we wouldn't have, Pink Floyd. That's really the only progressive rock band I know, aside from King Crimson. But still, very cool. And this is another one of their albums that won Album of the Year. This was released in 1974, so it was the album of 1974. And here it is. Red, it is the 30th anniversary remastered edition right there. Yeah, 24-bit remastered by Simon Hayworth and Robert Fripp at Chop 'Em Out, July 25th to 28th, 2004, so that's around the time when they started remastering this, and this specific copy was released in 2004. So yeah, very nice, and let's get it open. I highly recommend that you guys listen to King Crimson. They're super... I don't know if they're underrated. I don't know if they had like a huge following even before I discovered them. Well, for myself, I hate when people say they discovered a band. Like, no, you didn't. You yourself just found them. But, yeah, I wonder how popular they are. Like, I wonder, because, I mean, if they've had, consistent albums of the year, then they must not be too obscure, because, damn, And we open it up, and there it is. King Crimson's Red. Gonna very carefully give me that. There it is. There they are. Gonna put that like that. There you go. Now that looks a lot better. And there's that. And here's a huge booklet. Here we go again with the booklets. Every time I try and pull one of these out, it takes me like a million years. But we might have this one in the bag. Come on. Come on. You can get, there you go. See, that's not so hard. There's the cover, and you look inside, there's the band. Oh, I guess they split around this time. Uh-oh. I can barely read that. I guess that says drummer expert with top flight bands, job wanted. Okay, somehow I read that. So yeah, a lot of King Crimson booklets have like newspaper clippings inside of them of they're usually counting or like retelling what was happening around the time the album released. So in in Court of the Crimson King, it also has like a bunch of newspaper clippings from when they got super huge from that album. But yeah, anyways, that is my unboxing of King Crimson's Red. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.